welcome back to my channel, and I'm excited to share with you my spring shoe trends for this 2025. Not only trends, they're not technically trends for me. There's things that I love. There are my favorites for this season and this year, and I've been obsessed with them. Now, the first one, if you know me so much, it's actually this beautiful white sneakers right here. So this is the Adidas Cortic, I think, or I'm not sure if it's Cortic. It's Adidas VL Court 20 in a beautiful iridescent color, and I like white sneakers. Okay, so I wanted to try something a bit different, and hubby was asking that, oh, it's actually on sale right now. There are a lot of things. Maybe you want to check it out, and he got me this. This on a beautiful iridescent shade. I love it so much. It's such a nice shade. It's easy to pair with because it's not like blue. It's just a neutral shade that's kind of easy to pair with, especially with dresses. I've been wearing this with dresses also, and it's fine. It actually looks good also with my top, so it's not a hard color to wear, and I think this is still available on specific sizes. So why don't you check Shopee right now and get this, check this out. It's so easy to clean also because you just usually just swipe it. It has shoes, so you're literally stomping it everywhere. So like I said, worth the buy, and since it's on sale, it's not as hard on the budget for you guys. So yeah, I would suggest to get this. And also, this is easy to pair with anything, with jeans, with skirts. This is so cute because it's not like too chunky for you guys to pair with. That's going to be evident, and it's going to overpower, or it's going to make your shoes more chunky, I mean your legs more chunky. Actually just flows straight carefully, so I would suggest it, and it's worth the buy. Now, I am actually going to share to you guys different kind of brands where to get them. And just because I love white sneakers doesn't mean I don't like, specific shoe trends right now. And it's actually this one. This is actually a classic, not a trend, but the trend is actually the ballet flats. And I would recommend this one. Now, this doesn't have a proper unboxing, sadly, but I am going to share to you guys a more detailed of how the wear of this is, the comfortability. It's like the brand Vivea. It's actually, they have also the same kind of look as this, but it's more affordable. This is also comfortable. This is also eco-friendly. This is also so soft. And this is also good for those who have wider feet, just upsize just one. And I honestly, this is super nice. So I got this a 37, and I'm a true 37 because I don't have wide feet. But for those who have wide feet, I would suggest to up a size. It's not as big of a gap, and I wanted to try this instead of just the classic. Although I have the classic one of this, the classic ballet shape. But this one, I love this spring season because I like wearing neutrals nowadays, and this one just adds a little bit of flair and gives a little more class to the outfit, especially if I'm wearing dresses. But this actually looks good also with jeans, kind of like a bit of professionalism to it, and it's so elegant. The black toe cap here is so nice to look at. I don't know, the perfect style of how Chanel designed the classic ballet flats to them is really great. I mean, it's wise, but I don't like leather. I'm not also going to be comfortable with the suede idea of it. So I wanted to find a ballet flats that's actually comfortable to me, and luckily Vivea had one. But Vivea is very expensive, and I wouldn't recommend it to you guys, especially if you're trying to find a more affordable way or affordable brand and you're just gonna try out the style. So why not get it here? This one, I kind of forgot because the name of the shop is long. I did mention it in another video, so check that out. But this shoe is so easy and comfortable. I will try to link also down below the Laguna version so it's not too long to wait. If you're willing to wait to pay for a bit more, just a bit more, like not like dollars, okay? It's just like pesos. So it's not going to be as harsh on the budget. So I would recommend and check it out. And there's so many other shapes. There's actually the like school type ballet flats, and that's why I also, speaking of, that's why I also don't like leather ballet flats, because I've been wearing different kind of leather shoes for school for so long, and I really don't like the feeling. I tend to change to Converse right away when I get into the campus, and I know this is a bad example, but we're all big adults here, and that's just fine. If you want to pick out the style, I wish I found out about this when I was going to school, so I could find out a better and more comfortable way to go to school that is not going to really bother my uniform. Oh, by the way, double check first if you're allowed to wear this as long as it's like a formal black shoes. But if it's not allowed, then you have to, find a very comfortable leather shoes. And Parisian usually has it. Speaking of Parisian, that wasn't like a transition, okay? It just happened. So I like this specific style of Parisian that they released. But this was a few years ago already. They have released almost a similar style but different. The heels are different. The heels are more trendy right now, just like the Amina Muaddi ones. So it's not really my cup of tea. It's actually this one. This is my cup of tea. Now this classic beautiful strappy heels in black, that's why I suggest this because it's the perfect spring colored shoe or spring colored heels for going out at a night out with friends or a formal dinner with family if you're gonna spend out, or like on Sundays going for brunch. This is the perfect shoe because it's comfortable, because the heel looks like a stiletto on the side, but it's actually not. It's like a half or one fourth of the chunky heel, so it's still chunky enough, but it has the silhouette of a stiletto, which a lot of people do say, and it's true, that classic stilettos are actually very great and versatile to pair because it looks not too heavy on the feet. So this one is not too heavy to look at on the feet because it's still like a stiletto look. It's very, I don't know, thin, slim, like sexy in a way because of all the curves and lines are just simple. It just really blends with your outfit. So that's why I suggest this. Now, just because Parisian doesn't have this anymore doesn't mean it's not available at this kind of common style and heels. I've seen such a style like this in Payless. So Payless has one, but it's not like this kind of strappy heels. It's like a slip-on strappy heel. So, but it's easy, it's comfortable. I would suggest for you guys to try it on the shop, just because when I tried it on, I'm usually a size 7. That one I was a size 5, or I was a size 5.5. So that was crazy different in sizes. So because of the strappy heel of it, it's like not the one that's adjustable. So the heel strap is just one way. So it depends on how your feet are. So I think it's just because my feet are kind of slim and not too wide. So I think that's why the lock of it is not as comfortable if I go on a 6. The 6 one was still a bit loose. So it depends on me if I'm going to get one. I'm thinking of the nude one because I already have a black one. But like I said, if you don't want the black also, you get the nude because it's easier to pair it because it is a nude color. But other than that, I would suggest this for a perfect night out. It's elegant. It's beautiful also on weddings, especially in the summer. A lot of people are getting married. It's the perfect shoe for you guys to take with, and it's versatile. So I would really suggest it. I mentioned Payless, and again, this is not something I meant to transition to, but Payless, I also have one specific shoe that I love there, and it's super comfortable, super lightweight, and it's the Step 1 sandals. I think a lot of people know this already. I think a few people already have this. I got this in 2 colors. I was lucky enough to get it in 2 colors. The first one is my hubby bought it. I think that was like early summer of last year, and or no, I think 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago, and then he got me this one for Christmas, or not really Christmas, like the winter or colder seasons. He got me the white one because the white one I wanted this first, but he said try something different on the first time he got it to me, so that's why we got the black one. But I still couldn't remove this out of my mind, and when this one was on sale, I told my hubby, and we got this at a cheaper price than the black one because it was just super on sale. So since I already knew my size, it was perfect. So this one, I have it actually in a size 6. I'm a usual size 7. Like this one is a size 7. That's why I wanted you guys, when you're going to Payless, because Payless has a different sizing from the usual sizing, usually in the Philippines or Asian feet. So I would suggest trying it out first because you don't know what shoes you are. And there's another additional thing. In Payless, my shoes, because I have a really nice running shoes from Payless that are very comfortable, is actually size 39 or a size 9, and I'm a size 7 or 7.5, if not most. So why am I size 9? I usually am just a size 8 if I'm going to go wear sneakers because I usually go up in size. But that one I was in a size 9. I had to size up twice. So luckily I did try the size 39 because I wasn't checking at that aisle at all. And you know, in Payless, there's like different aisles in the specific sizing, and I wasn't checking there. But I really love the shoe. It was affordable. And yeah, like I said, this one, wait for the sale. And usually, this one, it runs out pretty quick, especially with these colors because it's easier. And I would suggest getting it because it's super comfortable. Now, if you don't want this one, and if you don't want the style in Payless, try also CLN. CLN have really nice strappy shoes. I would suggest Parisian, which is weird because Parisian is like they say the most affordable place to get, but it's the perfect one because a lot of Parisian shoes are actually more of like inspired by a lot of the most luxurious shoes that are evidently in the market. So I would suggest it. Now the final one. I still can't believe I got this. Well, because of my amazing uncle, he got this for me. And it's like a birthday and Christmas present because this wasn't like a big sale because it was really expensive, but it was so beautiful and so nice. And it's been one of my favorite spring shoes just because I have a couple of spring shoes. But this one, I would recommend you guys to get a colored sneakers. It depends on you. What do you feel as your spring color sneakers? But for me, it's this. I think you'll be shocked, but it's this beautiful cloud foam Adidas in this beautiful Arctic color. This one is a beautiful Arctic blue or Arctic green, but look at that color. It's like this greeny blue color. It's so nice and raw. It's so comfortable because it has a cloud foam inside, and the soles of it around it. It's so comfortable and it's so nice to walk with. Like you can walk with this all day. It is kind of heavy. Really be transparent with you guys. This is kind of heavy, but it's not like as heavy because you're going to, you prefer something with a thicker sole. I prefer something with a thicker sole. With Samba is lighter, but like I said, I want something that has more sole on the feet. So this one is great for that. Plus the color is not as hard to pair. I wear this with jeans. I wear this with, like right now, I love wearing neutral outfits. So I like wearing it also with my beautiful beige pants. So this is such an easy thing to pair with. And I would recommend it to you guys. I think this one became on sale a couple of seasons ago, a couple of months ago. I'm not sure, but try to check it. I will try to link if it's still in the shop because it was so hard to find this color. This wasn't in colors in the actual shops. It's only usually online, so I would really suggest it. I want you guys to get a colored shoe for you guys that you feel like you're comfortable with and it's easy to pair with your outfit. So that's my suggestion with the colored sneaker. I'm not going to suggest to you guys something that's harder for you guys to pair with. Even if I say green is easy, what if to you guys you don't really like wearing green shoes? I have a specific friend that doesn't like green shoes. But yes, that's why I recommend to you guys to check something in a colored sneaker that is your style, of course, and it's also your favorite color or maybe your preferred color this spring. And that colored sneaker will go all through summer as well. And there will be a few recommendation of colors like maybe pastel so you not be too harsh. Or they're beautiful. Adidas has beautiful suede yellow and green, like this mint green colored shoe. This is so beautiful. I would suggest those if you want like maybe a suggestion on it that's not too dark, especially in spring summer. But like I said, suede, it's going to be easy, it's going to be harder to take care of rather than leather, so I would recommend that as well. Oh, plus speaking of leather, this is 50% if not more recycled leather. Recycled leather or recycled material. That I think it's the same. But yeah, I would really recommend it investing it because Adidas has been having really great sales with really great styled shoes, and I would really recommend it. So that is it for this spring shoe collection, shoe favorites that I really enjoy and love wearing. I hope you guys like it. And if you guys have tried some of the things that I've shared to you guys, and let me know what other video you want me to share this spring season. And I hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye!